Hello. Okay, so joining me right now is our guest, Melissa Randall from Baking with Melissa. And St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, so we're going to be making some really delicious Irish soda bread drop biscuits. I'm looking at them because they're over here. But first, before we get into this, I want to talk about your company.
Yes, I am Baking with Melissa. It's a baking party entertainment company based here in Los Angeles. I host baking parties and cupcake decorating events with kids and teens all over Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. And I also host virtual baking events with employee engagement events all over the world. So I'm baking all the time.
So you kind of know what you're doing, which is great because some of us, me, don't really know what we're doing at all. So
Yeah.
I love the fact that you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're going to have some fun because when I called you, I said, is there anything we could do with kids? Because I know a lot of people go to bar crawls for St. Patrick's Day. It's all focused on the beer and the good time,
Yes.
but we want to make sure the kids have a good time too.
We're gonna make a really easy drop biscuit recipe that you can make with kids. You don't need fancy tools. And also the person that says, oh, I can't bake, this is that recipe for them as well. So let's get started.
Okay.
In my bowl here, I have the flour, the sugar, the baking soda, and the salt, and we just whisk that together. And then we are gonna grab 3 tablespoons of a cold butter. I'm gonna put on a little glove here because I have to get my hands a little dirty.
Okay.
So I'm taking the cold butter and I'm just gonna cut it into the mixture here. And
honestly, not even having anything. It smells good. The butter just smells delicious.
It is pretty delicious. So all I'm gonna do, now if you're fancy and you have fancy tools at home, you can use a pastry cutter.
Okay.
But we're just gonna use our hands. And if you're baking with kids, kids love doing this anyway. So I'm just pulling the flour up and pushing the butter through. And I'm gonna do that until I have a nice crumbly mixture. While I'm doing this,
What do you want me to do?
assistant?
Yeah, tell me.
All right, take the egg right there
Okay.
and pour it in this empty bowl. Not this
sorry.
empty bowl.
Oh, I'm
That's all right, the
okay.
empty bowl.
Okay.
And then I want you to grab that buttermilk there and go ahead and pour that in.
Okay.
All of it in there. And
you want me
that
to whisk
yeah.
around? Okay.
And with the whisking, you just kind of flick your wrist there.
Look at me. I'm a chef,
Get
everybody. I'm a
that
chef.
egg broken up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
You're doing a good job.
I was looking at that.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So keep going just a little bit more.
Okay.
And I am just moving this butter through the flour here, just moving it around until I have a nice crumbly look to it. And then you're gonna take the buttermilk mixture there, pour it right into the bowl.
Okay.
Look at that. Do you bake often?
What, did I impress you?
I mean, you kind of did.
Okay, perfect.
See, don't you think that you could make this at home?
Yes, absolutely,
So we mix it around. You can ask kids, do you want this to be green? It could be green.
Oh, you can add some fun stuff to it.
We can add food coloring. Now, some people like to put raisins in this as well, but since we're thinking about kids today, we're gonna skip the raisins just in case, all right?
So we only have 30 seconds
All
left.
right.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We mix it, we put it on a pan, we put it in the oven at 350.
And this is the final product?
Yeah, 10 to 12 minutes, and then you got a little bit of honey butter over there, pot of gold.
Oh, I love that.
That is that.
This is so cute.
Delicious.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
so will you do a little tasting for us?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'm like,
A little
because I wouldn't
taste
mind
test.
doing a little tasting
I mean,
either.
dip it in that butter right there.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry we ran out of time. Cheers. 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 And we are going to have more of this information up on our website. You can find out more about her classes and everything else. All you have to do is go to kcalnews.com and click on Seen on TV.
Yeah.